downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. First carry for DeAndre Swift. Room here to run. Takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And what I really enjoyed about that run and what made it so impressive to me was how he improvised along the way. Sometimes on a big play, you just get the football and you take off in a straight line and go. But this time, how about the artistry of that play? That looked a little bit like a Picasso to me.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
The drive starts with a completion left side, and he's going to get this one across. Across the 30-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bears.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll buy some time right. He'll get this complete into the hands of Riley Ridley. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Foles. And that will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Lions will take over.
40-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they think it.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
35-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Foles. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Foles. Going deep this time for Miller. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
He was brought down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll set up to throw.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Swift.
Brandon, you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He can run, and a loose football. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover.
Complete, they cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and the Bears will get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. The
first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Foles. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And it's good to make it 14.
14. Bears nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 20, and this one will be returned.
At the 38-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half of this 24. Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born. If your brother was born in the first half, he might throw 8 points.
Oh my God, bro.
Expectations wasn't quite there. He's had to make some big adjustments. A kick to 11 to kick off the drive. That's a quick 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
What?
And that's Kiki to complete. There on the 1st down completion. Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of play. In that slant, a lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Even the guy
I can't see.
there's a 2nd down, stay ahead of schedule. Gain of 5 for the 1st down. They need it right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off. Just want guys to struggle a little bit. Now on 1st down, he'll drop the throw it, flushed out running. He'll try and run it.
Fumble, please run out of the ball.
Pass is picked up on the Bears. That's going to get this one to the 23.
Please, just let me be able to see what's playing on pitch.
Prior to that, sit down, take some, brings up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline, step out, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the yards, but then the mistake. So the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They begin to drive the ground with G.O.A.T. half there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Defense always talking about running the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down. So they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. From the 25 on 2nd down, Foles gets this to its running back, Terry Cohen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Now a shotgun snap is going to look to throw. He's going to take off with it. And a 42-yard here and 1 down there. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Oh my God, I can't see.
And left side here, it's Graham. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards to pick up 1st down.
1st down, Bears.
Two minutes to play 1st half. It's 14-0. Coming up at one time, I've got the one personality that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. Now have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coach are both larger than life. You're stuck with me in this one. A gain near of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure line. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. Up to about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Clutch to his right. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll step up with just over a minute to go before halftime. Play action fake. They look to throw.
Oh my God, bro.
And this is intercepted with inside of the bounds. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. And now it's 2nd down.
I can't see.
Interception. Big 12 and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception. Interceptions continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks at this point. You got to be thinking it's something between the ears.
I think a confidence hit does come once you start getting those numbers.
Did you call that?
It's not always just one guy's It can be so many different things. One of them comes back to the guy throwing it.
They're looking for down, 1st down. And going to be getting complete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass and being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver. He was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Eluding the pressure right. Right side here, and that's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It was a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They'll throw that on the final play. And a throw here going to be incomplete. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's our Platter man, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Bears going to see the football first in the trail here as we get back underway to start this 2nd half. As carries in the end zone.
Shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the interception last time on
on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. On play action, they'll throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Cole's on target with that one to Graham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. First down, a run with Cohen.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Pressure, he's brought down. Alex Anzalone, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
It's caught outright by Graham. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. The gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Eight yards to go on 2nd down. Escape. Now a hit, and Foles loses the football. It's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you, all right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 41. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, Swift. And
inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run here with Swift. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Steps away to his left.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
He may try and run, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Flushed out right, and now he's going to use his legs. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 yards there and a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
To throw again on 2nd down. Foles escaping the pressure right. That is caught by Cohen. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now he's got it. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run forward with Montgomery. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Foles going to keep it himself. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Nick Foles with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears draw a bit closer. Folk connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Once again, it's Swift. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football. I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Rosas' kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers.